BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
Hi, this is Devin Lockett, the president of JobSite Route. As the son of a general contractor, I know how difficult it can be to get good food on the job site. And letting your construction workers leave the job site to buy lunch just takes valuable time away from them being on the site. I've developed an app and a program that will bring a steady stream of food trucks to your job sites every month for the low price of only $100 per month per site. That comes up to about $3 per day to have a steady stream of food trucks coming to your job sites all day, every working day. You can also contact the food trucks ahead of time and pre-order your food from the menu on our app. This saves valuable time for your construction workers and for you. It also sends a variety of delicious food served on Southern California food trucks to your job sites all day. When you think about it, it only makes sense to join the JobSite Route Network.
Good
morning. How's everybody doing? Hello. Welcome and thank you for joining. Today's, what is it? Taco Tuesday? No, it's already Wednesday. Jesus Christ, it's hump day. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate everybody joining me
for another day of leveling up with Devin, right? Leveling up. I'm showing you guys how to get peak performance out of your brain. Now, yesterday on my other channel, as well as on Facebook, if you haven't had a chance, go ahead and subscribe to the Devin Lockett channel, but the other Devin Lockett channel, and also to BiomedRx TV. Okay, hit the like button and go ahead on and say subscribe. Let me turn my camera here. I don't like you guys seeing my open door back there. So here we are once again, training our brain for peak performance. It's 9:08. I didn't want to take the time to on the video to let you see me hook my head up. If you want to see me hook my head up, this is the EEG amplifier. It's called a NeuroAmp 2. Okay, and you can see I've got all of my connectors in the green. All right, which means that I've got good conductivity. This is an electroencephalograph amplifier. It amplifies my brain signals. My brain signals are then fed into the computer and processed in software, and I'm given a graphic to watch. While I watch that graphic, at moments in time when undesirable brainwave activity is detected, the screen is made temporarily blurry. My mind clears the screen. Just like if you are sitting in a room and someone reading, for example, and someone were to come and flick the light on and off. Your pupils will dilate and constrict, dilate and constrict. You don't tell your eyes to adjust. The eyes are connected directly to the brain, and so your brain does the work for you. Well, it's the same way with neurofeedback. Right now, I'm training my frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is in control of executive control and inhibitory control. Executive control, doing things, and inhibitory control, not doing things or preventing yourself from doing things if you are doing them. And I'm training at 50 hertz. I'm training at a very high frequency. I'm also training in the back of my head. Today I'm training in the parietal lobe. Yesterday I was training in the Broca's area and the Wernicke's area, which are the areas that are associated with speech. Today I'm training what we call front to back, frontal lobe to parietal lobe, which basically is a whole brain training for peak performance. You're establishing new neural pathways to your emotional center, and it's just all around. It's an all around feel good train. It really is. It really is. So we are going to bring in Signet and Synchrony, okay, and maybe I should fire up Signet. Yeah, that might have something to do with it. I just restarted the computer. You know how Microsoft is always trying to update your computer. So my channel is about peak performance. It's about leveling up. It's about stepping up your game. A lot of people are surprised to hear that I'm 57 years old, and I try to maintain the mind and body of a person at least 20 to 30 years my junior. And this is something that can be done. It just takes a little bit of care, and it takes a lot of work. The thing about brain training is consistency. What you want to do is train your brain on a consistent level. In other words, you want to provide repetitive training of your brain in close interval. The closer the interval, the more effective your training will be. This is why, although you may see me here once a week or a little bit more often than that, I'm actually going live every day, and I'm rotating my lives with neurofeedback on this channel, the other Devin Lockett channel, as well as the BiomedRx TV channel, and my YouTube channels. So go to YouTube and look up Devin Lockett, and please join our group, right? Fans and friends of Devin Lockett, to find out more. Now, what you see here on the bottom of the screen is Signet. This is the software that I am using to train my brain. I am doing 2-channel synchrony. In other words, I'm using both channels of this amplifier, and I am using one channel on the left hemisphere of my brain and one channel on the right hemisphere, and I'm synchronizing the two hemispheres of my brain to work together. Now, believe it or not, most of the time, the two hemispheres of your brain don't have to work together. They don't work together, and they don't have to work together. So Synchrony is an exercise that really helps to bring cohesion into your mental state and your mental happiness. Now, don't get me wrong. We're going to get into physical peak performance as well. We're going to get into physical training as well, right? Because this is just my nature. This is my makeup. This is part of who I am. But right now, I'm focusing on brain training. Okay, if you feel stuck in your life, neurofeedback is a way that you can actually unstick yourself. Okay, so I'm going to pick my feedback now. I've raised the frequency up to 50 hertz. You can take the frequency up to 40 hertz on the slider, and you can click it up past that to 50 hertz on the let's see if I can do particle shapes today. You can click it up to 50 hertz on the arrow, right? Okay. Now, the last time I did this particular graphic, it was kind of hesitating. I wasn't really happy with it. Now, maybe now that I've just recently restarted my computer, I got to let you know, Signet, because you're processing brain signals, is resource intensive. Now, on the right-hand side, on the very bottom, you're going to see my graphs. Oh, that's beautiful. Yes, we're going to stick with Synchrony, with this particular graphic today. This is beautiful. Actually, this graphic is not, the sound is kind of choppy on this graphic. I really have to figure out what's going on. Because when I pause it, the sound is perfect. And then when I restart it, the sound becomes choppy again. Only in the left ear. So I'm going to have to talk to the folks. Let me go back to another graphic. Sorry about that, folks. I like to train my brain, and I like it to be perfect. I like the graphic to work well. So I think I'm going to stick with flock today. Now, the black screen that you see above me is the screen that I'm looking at, just so that you know. I'm not looking at myself here, and I'm not looking at... Again, I'm not looking at myself here, and... then I have to change my... There we go. Now, what you see here, what you see here are my brain waves, okay? Right there in the blue with the orange and everything. Every time you see an orange spike, right, that's a high energy brainwave activity. We'll call it that way. We'll call it undesirable brainwave activity. You can see on the left the gray that comes up, that's my inhibit. You can see how every time that gray bar comes up, the screen is a little blurry, right? And yes, this amplifier is so sensitive that it will pick up any activity, including muscle flexation of my eyelids and whatnot. But I'm going to get back to my training. Okay, so thank you for bearing with me. Remember, every time you hear the gong, that's a positive feedback. It signifies a moment in time when both of the hemispheres of my brain are in sync with each other at the target frequency or the reward frequency, which for this session happens to be 50 hertz. Well, that concludes our neurofeedback session for Wednesday. And I want to thank you guys for joining me. I really appreciate it. What do we do at the end? We just gently pull the probes off. That's all you do. Gently pull them off, put them in a safe place, and then you remove the paste from your head. So this is my step on leveling up, right? Because it's just as important to train your brain as it is to train your body. Now, unfortunately, most people spend their entire lives without even having the experience of training their brain, let alone being able to attend the training and purchase the software and the very expensive hardware in order to get that done. So yes, I am fortunate, and I share this good fortune with all of my clients here at the BiomedRx Health Center. So if you would like to have the experience, especially if you live here in Southern California, and if you would like to have the experience of neurofeedback or EEG biofeedback or brain training, if you will, contact me, because it's not only neurofeedback. I also do audio-visual brain entrainment, cranial electrotherapy stimulation, biomagnetic pair therapy. We have a number of therapies here. We're going to be picking up pulse electromagnetic field therapy, PEMF, as well as hyperbaric oxygen therapy on a very short order, on very soon. And the BiomedRx Health Center is an oasis of health and stepping your game up, right? Peak performance and just leveling up, man. Leveling up. We're right here next door to the 24-hour fitness gym in Upland, California on Route 66. We're on Foothill Boulevard here in SoCal. Thank you guys again for joining me. I really appreciate it. We're going to turn off the Signet. I really appreciate it. Remember to stay kind, because kind is the new sexy. Actually, kind is the only sexy. Stay blessed and stay healthy. I'm going to put in a word for the Black American Party. Okay, so I think you guys should check it out. This is a book that I'm working on, and this is a project that I'm working on. This is my creation, and I'm going to be finished just in time for the next election in 2024 to rock things up a little bit. So check this commercial out.
The Black American Party is a group of people who are advocates for Black citizens of the United States of America. Anyone can join as long as you have a sincere desire to uphold the dignity of the Black American family. The website offers a private social network, business directory, online institute, and classified job postings. It is a great venue for networking, studying, finding employment, and spending money within the Black community whenever possible. Entrepreneurs can advertise in the business directory and find employees through the classifieds. All members can earn money by conducting approved courses through our online institute. It just makes sense to join the Black American Party today.
Yes, that was cool, wasn't it? Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get to stepping. I've got a lot of work to do today, and like I said, stay kind, because kind is not only the new sexy, kind is the only sexy. Stay blessed and stay healthy. Thank you for watching.
Gold label quality BiomedRx CBD oil is made from organic hemp that is locally grown, glyphosate-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, homogenized, third-party tested, and CO2 extracted. Visit www.biomedrxcbd.com.
BiomedRx Optimum Woman is the only woman's high-potency full-spectrum multiple vitamin supplement to contain 56 nutrients, including those most important for today's woman, such as calcium for bone health, iron for healthy red blood cells, beta-carotene, biotin for nail and hair health, gamma-linoleic acid from evening primrose oil, octasanol, grapeseed extract, a potent antioxidant important for maintaining capillary strength, and vegetarian digestive enzymes. Visit www.biomedrxsupplements.com.